Trim here, trim here. Hello my friends, and welcome to this sacred space of creativity and self-discovery. In my last video, I was showing you how to bind swatches in pairs in order to build a journal. So the idea in this video is to keep building pairs of pages using scraps and teaching you how to combine them or how to make them look really nice so you can have them together in a journal made out of swatches. So this is a very cheap. You don't need to have special things or special materials, and I hope you get inspired. So let's see what we have here. So I have this hive with a moon on the back that will be perfect. So let's do this really fast and easy for you. So you start by adding glue to the back of the swatch and then just gluing the pages there. You see, this is the way. Don't worry too much about being very precise, because then we're gonna trim all the parts. So this will be our first one. And so the same we're gonna do with this. The only thing we need is that the scrap is the size enough to cover the whole swatch. I have this moth, so I'll do this on a pink card. So probably I'm gonna use it for this one or on the back, but I still have like some things popping out from here, some white. This is too narrow. Oh, it looks like I have tons of things, but they are super narrow. I can't use them. And let me see, what else do I have here? Oh, I have this beautiful kitchen that I love. Yeah, I'm gonna do that on the back of this card, and I'm going to match with this card here. So I'm gonna have it here. I love decoration. Just having this picture because I love the way they match the yellow and blues on the kitchen with the red chairs. So I love it, and I'm gonna put it here. So this is gonna match with that, and this is also matching with the colors on the ceiling. And look at that rug. So that's going to go with this one. Now I have all these envelopes on. I'm gonna keep one for a template so we can use it to make our own little envelope, but I believe that this is really good to match with this yellow here. So I'm gonna cover that part with the inside on the envelope, because look, this is red, that's a dragon here, but I want to have that part. So I'm gonna just glue it here, and as you can see, I'm just gluing the swatches on top of the paper and leaving on the side the part that I like to have. And let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, I have this beautiful manted. This will be to match with a green card, but I don't have any green except the one with the grass. Let me see, probably that needs to match with this one, or, well, I'm just gonna glue it on the back of this pink card, and then we'll see what happens. And another thing is that the manted is more horizontal than vertical. So what I'm going to do is to have her like in this way of the swatch. I want the antennas. I need to calculate here. All right, so it's there. And for you to follow me, I'm just need now to go on the back. And remember, we're leaving 1 centimeter here, so we can use this as a flap to bind. I'm not sure. Yes, this is gonna bind on this side, so I need to cut all the way down here. All right, so I'm gonna face the two colors, and then I am going to fold the flap of the mantis and glue. You see? So I have another pair ready to go and to put in the journal. You see? So I have the mantis. It's gonna be on the one on the outer side, and then I need something else to finish this part. We need to trim in here. I would love to face the mantis with this grass here. I think she'll love to be close to it. All right, so let's see this pair. What is happening in here? Look, I have that. Now I have this yellow. Oh, I didn't realize that I have this here. But anyway, I can cover that with anything. And then I'm gonna face the mantis with this green here. So I need to make sure that with my second binding, I'm gonna have them facing. You see, like for example, that green grass facing the mantis over there. And now we're gonna go with this amazing kitchen. It's inspiring me all the time. And I'm gonna need the flap on this side and cut here and trim a little bit more. Always fold before so you can have the shape in this fabric. This was actually fabric, so I cut the tiny beads and I put in there. This is thicker, so I'll need to place some clamps to hold it in place. Right, so I have my fabulous kitchen here. And the last one I have is this one with the hive. This journal can have a lot of pages because as you can see, you start building and building and building and making and making and making, and it's fun and it looks like it never ends. So all right, so I have green on this side, which I don't mind to have, and then I'm gonna leave it outside. And I don't want to have pink. What about if we have blue and then dark blue? That might work. Or probably lilac. Yes, let's do cold colors for this one. Okay. This is what we have so far. We have been making a lot of pages. 4 pages. Let me see. Okay, there. Another 4 pages. Another 4 pages. Another 4 pages. And another 4 pages and 4 pages. So the idea is for you to have even the color, or you choose if you don't have the color, or if you want to cover the swatch completely, like in this case I cover from top to bottom, and also in this case I cover the whole thing from top to bottom. So then also another idea that is fun and is nice to do is using felt or any fabric you have around. So it gives a sense of creativity and discovery, and probably we can use this for the final binding. So stay tuned. I'm gonna be waiting for you in my next episode so we can see what is going to happen when we finally bind this amazing journal. I have 1 pair, 2 pairs, 3 pairs. So what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna finish these 4 pages the 6 pages, actually, they're gonna turn into 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 pages. Yeah, this is really nice to bind, and also to have it like to complete one of the pages here telling your stories. I love that because I want to have the letters, and you can always fold and have the butterflies on the back, but in this case I'm gonna cut them. So telling your story, this will be one. Let's see this one, and I'm gonna leave the flap. I'm gonna leave the flap on this side because I need to bind, and I'm going to explain you why. So we go here, right? We have the flap there, we fold, and then I make sure that I have this, and I can glue the other page here, you see? So this is ready, so let's glue this, and then we have another pair of pages, nice and pink. All right, so you can have it here. I'm in love with this little beetle here, so I'm gonna glue it here. I love it, and I want it in my journal. Actually, I need to leave some pages for writing, so for journaling. We just have to trim a tiny bit here, you see? Only the angles, there and there. Then I have my beetle, it's amazing. I have this one, there. I see a border, probably need to go a little bit there. It's still wet, so you can always come and complete the, okay, here. And now let's trim this one. I'm working really fast so we can do more pages in less time. I want to give you the ideas, so that would be nice with, yeah, with blue. Actually, this blue is the same blue as the butterfly, so I'll go here. I have this cute envelope, so what I'm going to do is to put it like in one of the parts. So this is new. I didn't prepare anything about this envelope, but it came into my hands, and I'm thinking to have this as a flap, and then this as the cover for this one here. So we'll do two things at the same time. Yeah, so I'm gonna open this a little bit more, and you'll see what I mean. So if I go here and I fold this, I'm just gonna glue the flap into this card or this swatch, and that's the back. You'll see that's the back, and then I'm gonna use that to cover the whole back of the other swatch. This is also another way to do it. You see, it's very easy, and you just do two things at the same time. Now we just trim here. We put together 2 pages, you see? And here, as I have that silver, I can always, I don't know, but I feel like I want to have a pocket or a top spot. But anyways, let's see. I'm just gonna give this a finishing touch of the same color, like so. There. And then I'm gonna trim. So you don't see the white part. You see, now it's complete. And then I'll do the same on this little border here. So I have another piece, and I'm just gonna glue here. So, and as you can see, that white little space disappeared in front of our eyes. There, here. You see, that's really cute. Look, I have my last two pairs and I'm choosing between this or this, and I think I'm gonna go with this. That's gonna be the binding flap, fold, and I'm gonna glue my blue here. You see? If you have some glue sprayed all over, it doesn't matter, because remember, you want to be working on top of this. So that's what I wanted. And now we just trim here, and that's another binding. Right, so we have that in the center. I can go here a little bit more perfect, like so, and here. All right, so now let's see the results and how many pages do I have in order to complete this beautiful project. So I have these two flaps, those two flaps, these two flaps, my sweet beetle, two flaps, these two flaps, these beautiful two flaps, these two flaps, these amazing flaps, this with my beautiful kitchen, and this a hive at night with the moon in the back and amazing flaps. Right, so this is all I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you get inspiration and you try to do your journals out of swatches. Or if you have the case of this beetle, for example, this journal can also be like so. And I strongly believe I'm gonna do it horizontal, I mean portrait, because of that beetle, and also because of the manted. Let me see, what is she? And so we can, I'm going to show you, it's here. So see, so I have that horizontal and also that beetle, so I can have it as a cover. For example, I will start using this beetle as my cover, and then I'm going here, so I have that. I'll be writing here or doing or working on this portrait, and then I can have that, and then suddenly I have the manted is also in this horizontal orientation. That is kind of different, but doesn't matter. And I'm pretty sure I have something else that was the message with the butterflies. Well, this is vertical. This might not work for this case, so I can just have it for another project, or just leave it like so and do everything like always, like in this way. So I'm gonna decide for the next episode. I will let you know. So it was really a pleasure to be here showing you different ideas, original ideas and DIYs, in order for you to get inspiration to build your amazing journals using swatches that you're gonna find in different stores around your house. So I'll see you in my next video. It was a pleasure to have you here. Thanks for watching, and remember, don't go away without hitting the subscribing button and also leaving me a comment, or leaving me your impressions. Are you gonna try to do these journals using swatches? Let me know. I'll be very happy to answer your questions and to read all your comments. See you soon. Bye bye, friends, and bye bye. Bye, friends.